Rosh Yeshiva. If I'm blocking someone, let me know. I'm blocking at a full cause. So Shiva said that it's good, they have to stay. If you're in a rush, let me know. I won't be cool. So we're holding my El. El, we know, is a time for tefillah. It's a time to prepare for Yom Neron. What is tefillah? And how's it work? How's it work? At the end of the day, if something's gepaskin on us, what is that koyach that all of a sudden I put in a good Shemon Esrei? I put in a good tefillah, all of a sudden it has a koyach to change what was happening. There's a psak already that something is, like we say, it's on us, we're down to it. What are we supposed to do? How's tefillah work? And where's tefillah come from? So the Medrash Tanchuma and Parashat Kisavoy, last week's Parashat, tells us, or this week's Parashat, that we had the mitzvah Bikurim. Bikurim, we know the first fruits that are grown. We come, and there's a certain tefillah we say, we thank Hashem. Bikurim is Hakar Satoyv. Bring Makar Toiv Takadosh Baruch Hu for what He gave us. I have fruit, I had to buy the field. I bought the piece of real estate. I have to work it now. I have my cow, everything. We're coming, we're telling Hashem, thank you, I appreciate all that you did. And that's really what Bikurim is. Hakar Satoyv. Moshe Rabbeinu saw that Bikurim is going to be, the mitzvah will be abolished, so there has to be a substitute. There has to be a substitute that we're able to give Hakar Satoyv and thank Hashem for all He does for us. What is that substitute? That's tefillah. And that's where tefillah comes from. So instead of Bikurim, we have tefillah, as I like the Medrash Tanchuma. So tefillah is our way of showing thanks to Hashem. So we daven. We daven for health. We daven for what? Parnasa. Sustain ourselves. We daven to have a Geshmak Seder, whatever it is, put an hour a day, 3 hours. We daven to Hashem, we all want to have good things. We come, we're Makar Toiv, by Moedim, that's like our Bikurim. Moshe Rabbeinu couldn't go into Eretz Yisrael. How do you understand that? The man did so much for Klal Yisrael. He gave it all he's got. All the chesed, everything. That wasn't enough for him to come in. So he made a mistake. We all make mistakes. It wasn't enough, so when I understand Moshe on a higher darga. But what was that koyach that gave him that he's able to look at Eretz Yisrael? That was tefillah. All the ma'asim toyim, everything that he did for Klal Yisrael wasn't enough. It was the davening, it was the voice chanan that we know, the 515 tefillahs, that's what gave Moshe the schus that now we can even see Eretz Yisrael. So we see two things from this. One, that tefillah could accomplish more than doing good deeds. That's what we see clearly from Moshe Rabbeinu. And number two, we see that at times, one tefillah is not enough. Sometimes we come, we put in a good L now. We all have a little more of a feel for davening. We put in that Geshmak Shemon Esrei. And we're like, so why didn't this thing happen yet? Well, why didn't it happen yet? The best scenario is something unfortunately happens to somebody. That's when usually we go to that mincha, and we put it in, and we give it all we got. That Shemona Esrei, we're davening, what's going on? And the next day we forget about our problem, but then a few years later it comes back. And, I just put a good Shemona Esrei, and why didn't it come back to that? Well, why wasn't I answered? So we see clearly from Moshe Rabbeinu, one tefillah is not always enough. He had 515 tefillahs that he should be able to go and just see Eretz Yisrael. So we see that there's more than one tefillah that we need. When someone's in danger, we come, we daven to Hashem, Hashem should save us. Says the Sefer Ikrim something very interesting. So now tefillah works. He says, you're right, something was gepaskin on you. That's something supposed to happen. When we come to Hashem, when we daven, and we ask for it, we're like a new person. So he says, the psak wasn't changed. The psak still stands on that ruvain that something should happen. But now that you davened, you're a different person. You just grew. Once you elevate yourself, once you become higher, once you get close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you didn't change. You're a new person. You're a new person, the psak went on somebody else. It didn't go on you. So we see clearly the koyach tefillah. That's what it is. So how does it work? It was Gepaskin. You didn't change the psak, says the Berurah. All you did was you became a better person. You became at a higher level. So that psak now is on Reuven, but now you're Reuven number 2. Reuven number 2 wasn't set on. Says the Alpha from Kelm, Chazal tell us that tefillah is dvorim shoyin ruach shel olam. That means that it's something that we stand up on top of the world when we daven. It's something very interesting. The Gemara Yuma Daf, the Gemara tells me fascinating. Comes Yom Kippur, the Kohen Gadol would go into the Kodesh HaKadoshim, right? Do you know what he would daven for? Besides for that, he would daven to Hashem. That wagon driver, that daven, that it shouldn't rain, don't listen to his tefillah. What does that mean? As you all know, when we're driving, there's a lot of rain. It's annoying. Or even walk outside, it's not geschmack. You gotta have a guy, his entire panasa is he's got a wagon, he's got the horses. If it rains, he's out of business. He can't do anything. He would daven to Hashem, God, I don't want it to rain, because that's my livelihood. His tefillah was so strong that it says the Kohen Gadol had to go in Yom Kippur and knock out that tefillah to say, no, of course we need rain. I feel bad. You need parnasa. So it doesn't rain, you'll make your money. But the wagon driver's tefillahs are so strong. The Gadol had to go into the Kodesh HaKadoshim. He had to say, Hashem, do not listen to his tefillah that it shouldn't rain. Of course we need rain. We'll have to sustain ourselves. What's the pshat about a wagon driver? So we can all understand, someone's sick, someone gets sick. The doctor said we can heal you. No problem. He's davening. But ultimately he believes the doctor's going to save him. His tefillahs are great. But what happens, Rahman al someone, the doctor says, there's nothing to do for you. There's nothing to do. It's over. There's only one person to turn to, Hashem. That's it. No one else do anything. There's no 80s in a foxhole, same thing here. The doctor told you it's over. That tefillah he's going to have now is going to be so much stronger because there's no one else to turn to. All I have is Hashem. What am I supposed to do? So the tefillah when someone is in a pickle, so to speak, is a much stronger tefillah because the koyach that we have, we mean it. There's no one else to turn to. We're more real about it. We feel it much more. We give it all we got. We see about a wagon driver. The kohen had to go and knock out to see how strong tefillah is if we really just stop for a minute. Even by Moedim, we come to a Moedim. Ani b'saycham. We thank Hashem. Appreciate this, appreciate that. You could ask, Shema Ke'aleinu, ask whatever you want. If you really mean it, look at the koyach. The wagon driver, he didn't know anything, but tefillah is tefillah. The story goes of Eliashiv, his mother didn't have kids. She was childless for his mother for years. So she and her husband, they traveled to Vienna, there was a top doctor over there, to see what they could do. She went to the medical center, the doctor told her, listen, I'm sorry, nothing to do, sorry. It happened to be Rabbi Yashiv's uncle comes here a lot. His name is Rabbi Yisrael Zol. Comes here a few times a year. And Emes Amaisa. So it didn't come out of my hat. I asked him. So Zayden. So she goes to the doctor, and they're in Vienna, and they ask, I want to have a kid. I'm sorry. Lady, not possible. Not possible. So can you imagine? She's down. She had to travel 2 weeks to get home. I think it was about 2 weeks, it says. And finally, she gets into her house. And she went into her father's house. She had a room there, maybe lived with her father, I don't know the exact details. Her father was the Leshem. And she goes into a corner and she cries for 25 minutes. Mama, she's crying and crying and crying. The entire way back from Vienna, she didn't cry nothing. She gets home, she cries, not normal. Her father says, what's going on? Come here. He saw her eyes are bloodshot. She says, nah, it's fine, it's all good. You look like you're crying. What's going on? She said, I'm telling you, it's good, it's good. What's going on? She tells him, I'm davening to Hashem. I went to the doctor, Vienna. He says, nothing to do. I was trying so hard to work on myself. I was going on the way back. I was davening, but here I came home. I plot, nothing to do. Crying for a half hour straight. What should I do? The father looks at her and he tells her the words that we say every day. I have a new meaning for these words. Hashem is close to those who daven to him with truth. What does that mean? To daven to him with truth. When we know there's no one else to turn to, that tefillah that we have is such a strong tefillah. We can't break it. We can't break it. And she had a kid the next year. Doctor said no. So bracha is in the schus. We're sitting here Chodesh El. It's a zman to daven. We have Yom Neroim. It's good to have a good Yom Neroim, but it's not enough. We saw Moshe and Abbas Chana. We have the El now. So we can't do every minyan. One minyan we'll do, we'll put in a good chakras, or it's a good mincha or something. A little extra what we do. The schus is unbelievable. If we remember, Karav Hashem l'chol Karav Hashem be'emes, we'll be zoichet to have Aksich Simetev, good gebench yor, Ayov et nachis, gesund. Tzlach and learning. We should only share in simchas. Zoichet become shir to give it amen.
Amen.